Hi, I'm Tiger Schmittendorf. I serve as the Deputy Fire Coordinator for Erie County Emergency Services, which our county seat is Buffalo, New York, in Western New York. And I'm glad to share with you from the Xbox to the box alarm, understanding and engaging today's firefighters, or what I affectionately call my Xbox Live conversation. And I look forward to sharing that conversation with you at FDIC 2015. For those who have never been part of what I affectionately call my Xbox Live conversation, what they need to know and expect is, for as much as I always say I never learn as much as when I'm teaching, I really don't like to teach, I don't like to instruct, I don't even like to present. What I enjoy most is simply having conversations with other firefighters and those who support the fire service. So what Xbox Live, or from the Xbox to the box alarm, is just that, a facilitated conversation. And it's your conversation, it's not mine. I'm just the person at the front of the room kind of guiding and moving it in whatever direction makes the most sense, and then interjecting with opportunities to bring everybody into the conversation, regardless of which generation they represent. One of the primary goals of from the Xbox to the box alarm is to take folks, frankly, from my generation, from the biased perspective and certainly perhaps unfair perspective that this generation are all unmotivated slackers, to the reality that, at least in my experience, my observational research, what most of them are is truly starved for strong, effective leadership, but recognizing the fact that they haven't been exposed to that leadership, sometimes at home, because maybe they had parents who were more friends than they were parents, so there wasn't a strong base established there. They didn't get it in school, somewhat to the reason that we've stripped teachers and administrators of every right and authority. So when they come to our door, the firehouse door, they haven't gotten it in the workplace yet either. And it's a rude awakening for us, and it's a rude awakening for them when we introduce them to little concepts like discipline and respect and teamwork and chain of command. We know what those challenges are, and it's really going to be determined by our outlook. Do we view that as an obstacle, an obligation, or do we see it as an opportunity for us to be the coaches and mentors that we've always wanted to be and they need us to be? The harsh reality of the entire conversation is that there's no alternate generation hanging out in a parallel universe waiting to swoop down and save the fire service. They're it, they're here now, and if you practice the art of surrounding yourself with them, you'll find out quickly that they have many of the answers to the challenges that we face in connecting with them. If folks take absolutely nothing else away from the Xbox conversation, is that the greatest expectation of this generation is to be given clear expectations. And simply saying things and telling you, because I told you so, doesn't work anymore. And we need to get better at actually giving them firm and clear direction and documentation as to exactly what's expected of them, and also certainly what the benchmarks are for achieving those expectations, and yes, for this generation, to a certain extent, what are the benefits associated with achieving those benchmarks. And those benefits don't necessarily have to be tangible. I guarantee you that if you take that approach to it, and you're clear in your expectations and give them the tools and resources to be successful in meeting your expectations, you will be amazed at the results, because I've experienced it myself.